What is up, gorgeous gamer here, bringing you some more Guild Wars 2 Return to. In episode 4, we are looking at Seeds of Truth and Point of No Return. This covers episodes 7 and 8 of the original Living Story Season 2, which are the final 2 chapters of the Glint prophecy. These are the last chapters available that don't require an expansion to play. It continues in our new zone, Silver Waste. To complete it, we are looking at 11 achievements, which again net us some more bandit keys, mystic coins, bandit crest, and of course the pack fleet weapons cache. Quick tip, try and look at some of the map completion stuff. You're going to be able to get a lot of these easily as you're doing the Return to story, and make sure you check out all of the original story achievements. The original story achievements, when they are complete, will net you some ascended gear if you complete them all. Trinkets, rings, amulets, etc. Easy way to gear up your characters. And now, what's the point of all of this? Well, all of the Return to episodes are part of Seasons of the Dragons achievements. These 24 achievements will net you some huge rewards like an Ascended Weapons chest, Fragment of Pristine Light, a 32 slot bag, and a 3rd generation amulet, legendary, and of course a new title. So tip number 1, which is true to any of the Return tos, go ahead and start this with a new character if you can, so you can get a brand new map completion. Easy rewards for doing this. Tip number 2, even if you're not interested in doing all the Return to achievements, at least getting up to the tier that net you the Mystic Coins is going to net you some good gold. Mystic Coins sell for a good deal and the price continues to fluctuate, but it's normally always above 2 gold. The pack fleet weapons are another setup which is really great. Doing the entire achievements is going to net you a few of these skins, which can be pretty pricey, and if you're going for the pack fleet weapon achievements, which require you to get all of them, you can get yourself 7 Black Line tickets. Tip number 3, and I'll go ahead and just link the video above for the previous episode, but as always there are map currencies, which in this case are bandit crests. You can use these to purchase a ton of very specific items, but armors specifically in this map are the carapace armor, which then leads to an achievement unlock with luminescent armor. There are 2 achievements to take note in the Return to story. The first is completing the meta, which is marked under To Ach Vinewrath. It is pretty easy to find a looking for group and just work through this achievement. There are 4 different forts within the map. You will be shuttling supply bullets to each one of these forts, building up the tiers of defense before you go on to an assault. Once you build them up to a certain tier, then a unique pre-meta will start, which is killing champions at each of the forts, and then it will unlock the main assault, which happens in these 3 lanes. Each of these lanes are unique. You can only go into one of the lanes per meta. They will spawn 3 different champions, so normally what will happen is you will have 3 different commanders, making sure that each group is shuttling their, siege guy all the way up to break the rafts. The bottom lane will go first, then the middle, then the top, and finally, once that is all done, you will destroy the To Ach Vinewrath and unlock all the goodies. The next achievement is our jumping puzzle. Now this jumping puzzle can be a bit confusing. It is in the top right hand corner inside the script cave. Now one thing to take note of is that if the bandits have control of the script cave, this little passage will not be unlocked. So you will need to take care of the bandits and wait for the script to go ahead and retake over the cave in order to unlock this bottom area. Once inside, the jump puzzle, again, without taco or following a guide, can be very confusing. You have to hit a series of markers within the puzzle. If you miss a marker, you will not get credit for the puzzle. And going backwards to hit a marker if you missed does not count, so you can't do them out of order. So the easiest way to start this is to go ahead and go onto this little hanging airship, go up and around, and we're going to take a look at these little setups right here. These are your indicators that a marker is fairly nearby, and if you look at this little hole, you see where the flag popped out. Those are the markers that we're talking about for the jump puzzle specifically. Now, I'm not going to go ahead and do the entire jump puzzle, but what I am going to do is show you exactly how Taco would work and how using a guide like Taco, or I should say an overlay like Taco, can be really beneficial, especially in a jumping puzzle like this that is so dang confusing. And that's it. Pretty much after this return to achievement of the jumping puzzle, all the others are very standard, either relating to the story or doing a series of events or harvesting certain nodes like your ore, your trees, and your plants, and another really easy return to setup. So I will catch you on episode 5, where we will be moving to a new map and going to the return to Out of the Shadows. See you then.